Good morning. How are you doing? This is Monday, so this makes we're getting back to kind of the same thing we were doing at school. It's still going to be different, but we're going to have a domain, and we'll get to lesson, and we'll get to more of that in just a minute. But, almost every morning we start our community circle off with me reading aloud to you just for the pleasure of listening. Remember that? And we are starting a new Mercy Watson book this morning. Remember, the author is Kate DiCamillo, and the illustrator is Chris Van Duzen. This one is called Mercy Watson Thinks Like a Pig. There we go. Now, I'm not going to read as much as I did the previous days because we've got to start talking about our domain. It's chapter 1. Here's a picture. Look at that. Okay. Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson have a pig named Mercy. Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson and Mercy live together in a house at 54 Deckwood Drive. One day, Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson and Mercy were sitting on their patio. I'm going to show you one more time. There you go. Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson and Mercy were drinking lemonade. I'll show you the picture right here. And then I'll show it to you at the end of this page, just like I usually try to remember to do. So you get 2 looks at the pictures. Mr. Watson said, Mrs. Watson, this lemonade makes my lips feel puckery. Kind of like that. I put an awful lot of lemons in it, said Mrs. Watson. That explains it, said Mr. Watson. Mercy slurped, like that, some lemonade from her bowl. Isn't it a beautiful day, said Mrs. Watson. Absolutely beautiful, said Mr. Watson. Mercy grunted, like that. There are the pictures again. Chapter 2. Next door to the Watsons, Baby Lincoln and Eugenia Lincoln were standing in the front yard. Baby, said Eugenia, we live next door to a pig. Yes, sister, said Baby, we do. But that does not stop us from living a gracious life, said Eugenia. It doesn't? Said Baby. Well, I didn't show that to you twice, did I? There you go. Look at them. They just crack me up. Do they crack you up too? So funny. Now I'll show you this picture before. And let me read it. Eugenia handed Baby a shovel. What's this for? Said Baby. We're going to beautify our yard. Eugenia said, we're going to plant pansies. You, Baby, will dig, and I, Eugenia, will plant. Yes, sister, said Baby. We will lead a gracious life even if it kills us, said Eugenia Lincoln. Yes, sister. Baby sighed. She began to dig. She's a good sister, isn't she? Digging is kind of hard work. Oh, that one was hard to turn. There we go. Chapter 3. I'm going to stop at the end of chapter 3. Look at this. On the Watsons' patio, Mercy put her snout up into the air. She sniffed. There was a delightful smell coming from next door. Mercy pushed her snout through the hedge. That's this bush right here. See? She looked into the Lincoln sisters' yard. She saw Eugenia Lincoln put a flower in the ground. What was going on? Oh, there we go. See that? Mercy waited until Eugenia disappeared around the corner. She pushed through the hedge and trotted, that means walk fast, into the Lincoln sisters' yard. She sniffed the flower that Eugenia had planted. The flower smelled delicious. Mercy took a bite. It tasted delicious too. Look at this. Look at that smile on her face. She's very happy, isn't she? What is going to happen next? When she had eaten the whole flower, she looked up and saw another flower. She ate that one too. There you go. Take a look. Oh my. She burped. Mrs. Reader's not going to show you how to burp. You already know how to do that. She moved on to flower number 3. There you go again. And that is the end of chapter 3. We will do another video for Tuesday. But remember, I said we were going to get to our domain. We are learning about the people who first came to America. Our domain is called A New Nation, American Independence. That means independence means you can do it yourself, and we'll talk more about that in a little bit. But, and maybe that's tomorrow. But remember that what country do we live in? United States of America, right? What state do we live in? Oklahoma, right? What city do we live in? Tulsa. We've talked about this several times, remember? Now, we have a couple of different names for our country, United States of America, or the U.S., or the USA. Well, England is a tiny country. We've talked about that one before. It also has several different names. We have England, Britain, Great Britain, and United Kingdom. They all mean the same exact place. It's crazy. The people who are from England are called English or British. Either one means the same thing. So when you hear Britain, Great Britain, United Kingdom, England, it all means the same little country. I can't wait to tell you, because Mrs. Frieder loves history. They thought they could boss us around, but I'm not going to give you too much. Oh, I get so excited. Seriously, I'm not going to tell you too much at first. But they told us that they could boss us around, and we said, no, not going to happen. Just wait until you hear what happened. But first, we're going to talk about the first people that came to America after the Native Americans. Native Americans were here first, you know that. And that is our lesson for today, okay? Remember, I miss you, I love you, and don't forget, that's right, Mrs. Frieder loves you very much. Bye.